What's up, ladies and gentlemen? King of Cobra 73 here, back with more NCAA College Football 25. We're back here on College Football 25, and we're back with the Tulsa Dynasty. And today, in officially week 1, but our second game, we're taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. They have two really good running backs on their team. They have number 4, C.J. Donaldson, and number 22, Jaheim White. Two really good running backs. Two guys that we really have to keep an eye on because we know how bad this running game is. And their top receiver option will be number 84, Hudson Clement. A really good guy as well. And Rodney Gallagher, he can get behind us. Well, he has some decent speed. Traylon Davis is a guy who I'm also worried about. Their tight end, big number 81. A good tight end who can catch the ball really well, and he is a sure red zone target. However, I do think our defensive line can push and effectively corral the offensive line. I do believe that is an option for us. Their defense, their front 7, well, their front 4 isn't the best. They have some really good linebackers though. Starting with this guy, the sophomore, Ricky Williams. Outside backer, Josiah Trotter though. Main threat right here in the middle. And there's another guy right here, Trey Lathan. Really good guy. Really good guy. Jacoby Spells, a scary corner there. They just have, their defense is actually pretty good in my opinion, and it's going to be hard to move the ball on them, but we are up for the challenges. I do believe they are a good challenge for us. It is a cloudy day here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as you can see. Kind of muggy, as some people will say, as the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes are ready to start. The 1-0 Hurricanes after an exciting victory over the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. They will take on the West Virginia Mountaineers at H.A. Chapman Stadium. Another sold-out game here in H.A. Chapman Stadium, and it is packed to the brim. We're taking on a Big 12 team here, and honestly, let's see if we're ready for Big 12 action. And it's going to be a quick handoff on the first play of the game to C.J. Donaldson. And now White's in the game. Matrol in the game. He's going to dump it off to the tight end, Traylon Davis. And a handoff to Donaldson. Donaldson gets nothing to play. Back of pass. And that's a dump off into the flats to Jaheim White. And you can see how they're effectively putting these running backs into the game. And that's Hudson Clement with his first catch of the game. And Owen Ostrowski is hurt on the play. Looks like a hamstring issue. Vontroy Malone will come in to help his side out, even though Vontroy Malone plays the other side opposite of. Then that's a sack right there, opposite of Owen Ostrowski. But on that play, we have Devontae Streets and Will Smith come in for that sack on the play. Really good play, and this sophomore Will Smith, he is excited to play. He won the battle over Stockton Ryan, and he is playing pretty well in this year. And Javonte Streets, we saw him play a lot last year after, and we lost Gavin Potter. West Virginia unable to do anything with the ball, and they handed off to the running back, Bill Jackson, but a hold prevents that. Now 1st and 15, and you see Byron Ellison come in on the play, dumping it off to Golden on that play. Springs off to give us back the penalty yardage. 2nd and 9. It's going to be handoff to Bill Jackson. Jackson gets the first down on the play. Jackson now to the left of Kirk Francis. Francis now with a quick screen. That's going to be Golden on the play again, and Golden gets the first down on the play. The transfer from Texas showing off some play speed and some ability to catch the ball, showing off that he is a new number 1 receiver here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And on that play, he's able to get the first down. Another catch, actually. And 4th and inches now coming up, and it's going to be, looks like they're going for it here. Bill Jackson on the handoff. Jackson gets the first down. Now it's Ellison on the play. Now Byron Ellison getting the yardage. Oh, I thought he may have had that. That's 3rd and 2 now coming up. Handoff. Bill Jackson. No, it's going to be a fake. And that ball just kind of hits the dirt, so it's going to be a turnover. We're going to punt it back to the Mountaineers. And Mountain goes down. Matrol. It is Von Troy Malone on the sack. Malone still playing in for Ostrowski. Ostrowski still hurt. And now you see Upshot in there where Ostrowski will be playing. We really do have a very good pass rush combination, I'd say. Play action to Jackson, and looking for it all right there for Jeremiah Ballard. 2nd and 10 now coming up. It's going to be handoff to Jackson. Jackson right hand side, gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Golden Hurricanes. Quick pass slant to the receiver. That is Jeremiah Ballard on the slant. Quick draw play to Bill Jackson. Now Bill Jackson able to get the first down, and on that draw play that ends the first quarter, as Tulsa is trying to drive down the field. And right now, as you can see, Tulsa's dominating every stat of this game just about. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Golden Hurricanes now. Francis back to pass. Francis looking right-hand side, and they find Matthew Golden for the big game. That is a play that they try to find Matthew Golden on a lot, and they certainly do. And it works out for them a lot. That's Matthew Ogunrin on the play. It's going to be a handoff. Bill Jackson. Jackson into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. 3 yards for number 3. And that gets us a touchdown on the board. West Virginia now with the ball again. And it's going to be a handoff to Donaldson. And Donaldson going to dance around for a 4-yard gain. It's going to be a handoff. Left-hand side, Donaldson. Donaldson looking for some running room. Gets 4 yards again. 3rd and 2 now. Handoff to Donaldson. No play action. Fake to Donaldson. And that's going to be to Traylon Davis. Traylon Davis doesn't get enough yards for the first down. So, alas, it is Tulsa ball again. And here comes going deep. Looking for Gunrin on the play. Francis looking for the deep ball on that play. They're going to hand it off to Byron Ellison there. And so far, with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter, we've only seen Byron Ellison and Bill Jackson. No DeMar Bassey at all. Well, we saw all 3 of them pretty effectively last week against Miami. And that's going to be Williams up the middle. Kirk Francis finding Williams for the first down. Francis back to pass. Francis throwing that low to Matthew Golden. Golden unable to hold on to that play. And down goes. Just like that, down goes Francis. And it's another punt for the Golden Hurricane. Special teams, 2nd and 6. High snap there, but he's going down for the sack. Kramer on the sack. And Matrol is a 3rd and 15 now for the West Virginia offense. Dumping it off to C.J. Donaldson. There's nowhere to go on that play. And it's the Hurricanes have it right where they want it. And a quick screen, too. That was a quick screen to Ballard that time. But when I played before that, it was a Gunrin. Jackson able to get a few yards on that play. 2nd and 7 now coming up. And down goes Francis. Trey Lathan on the sack. Francis really had no hope on that play, and that was a bad throw there. Jacoby Spells intercepts. It looks like there was not enough air on that ball. It looks like it was a little behind Jeremiah Ballard. Ballard had Spells beat, but if he just threw that ball a little bit, I don't know, just put a little bit more air onto that ball, perhaps Ballard scores a touchdown. But now Mountaineers have prime position to take the lead or at least tie this game up here, as it's a dump off to the running back, Donaldson. And that's the one's intercepted by last year's interception leader. That one is new Campbell with an interception. Right now, teams exchange the ball back and forth. And Tulsa with the ball once again with a minute remaining in the half, trying to go down and at least get 8 points for a field goal, but flag on the play. This is coming back. 1st and 17 now after the holding penalty. Francis back to pass. Francis hit as he throws, and Ogunrin was not able to hold on to that. And now Francis is sacked by Josiah Trotter on that play. And that's going to bring us into the half. And Tulsa with a 7-0 lead here in the half. You got to be proud of the Tulsa offense if you're Coach Brandon Perkins watching his team as they're dominating on the offensive side. And your defense is playing pretty good too. You just got to hope the team can continue this success here. Aside from the one interception, Tulsa's playing well enough to win this game. Tulsa will come out with the ball, and it's going to be Ellison on the carry. Ellison powering for a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 5 now coming up for the Hurricanes. And that's going to be caught by Williams again. Williams underneath. That is going to be a good route for him, because if Williams can get out in space and use that speed, oh man, these other teams have a lot to worry about. 3rd and 6 now coming up for the Hurricanes. And that's almost a catch by McCary, but dropped it on the play. So it'll be West Virginia getting the ball back here. And there's a flag on the play. A flag, and I think that's coming back. Lots of holding in this game. 2nd and 12 now. Donaldson getting the penalty yardage back. 3rd and 7 now coming up for this team. Matrol back to pass. Matrol looking right-hand side. Finds his man down beneath, but it's just a yard short. That was Rodney Gallagher on the catch. Francis back to pass. Francis looking deep for Golden, and good defense there from the West Virginia. And it is going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Ogunrin holding on to that one, it looks like. 3rd and 2 now coming up. Handoff to Ellison. Ellison gets nowhere on the game, so it's another punt. Teams trading back and forth punts here as the defenses are clamping up on this play. And I think that's on Tulsa. I think Vontre Malone jumped into the neutral zone, and yes, it's a free 1st down for the Mountaineers. It's going to be a handoff to Jaheim White. Jaheim White, left-hand side, gets a gain of 7 on the play. Now Donaldson up the middle of the field. C.J. Donaldson with a big gain up the middle of the field, gashing this Tulsa defense in. Like I said, this Tulsa, that's a free play. I think they got Vontre Malone again on that one. 1st and 5 coming up for the West Virginia offense, and they find Rodney Gallagher underneath once again. White now on the carry. White going up the middle of the field gets a gain of 3 on the play. Empty backfield here for West Virginia, and it's going to be up the middle of the field looking for the tight end, Davis. And now it's a 42-yard field goal. The kick is doinked. Kick doinked and no good. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Francis scurrying. Just had to get that one away. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 10 coming up. And now that's a fumble on the play. West Virginia recovered. And now West Virginia is in prime position to tie this game up. Francis trying to throw that ball as he was hit. Just maybe sometimes you got to take the sack as Jaheim White gets a short gain on the play. 3rd and 5 now. And now that's Matrol hits as he's thrown. And West Virginia will add a field goal to this game, as the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes will now lead by 7-3. It's going to be a handoff Jackson right up the middle of the field. Good game for Bill Jackson, getting the Hurricanes a new set of downs. It's going to be a quick screen here, finding Matthew Golden. Golden is their guy. Golden came over from Texas. He wasn't the number one guy there. Isaiah Bond was, who also happened to transfer from Texas. So Texas having issues, even though they're 4-1 right now. Even though Texas is like doing pretty good. Not 4-1. Why did I say 4-1? Texas is doing pretty good, but as of right now, they have no top guy, no sure top guy, as that one's coming back for the Hurricanes. No, coming back for the Mountaineers, but welcome back to the game, Owen Ostrowski. 4th and 25 now. Big punt here. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Punting it to Braylon Presley. Presley gets a good gain on the play. 2nd and 18 now. Francis back to pass. Francis dumping it off to the running back there. 3rd and 13 now. And it's going to be caught. A Goonrin on the play. 4th and inches. Tulsa going to go for it here. Handoff, Jackson. Jackson gets enough for the first down. 2nd and 2 now. And that's going to become 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now. Caught by Kevin Gray. And there's DeMar Bassey. We haven't seen him all game. Bassey gets the first down. And I don't know what happened there. As you guys can clearly see, Bassey had the first down. It was reviewed and everything. Like, I couldn't challenge it, and they still said it was West Virginia ball. Don't know. Bad plays happen. I was mad, so kind of cut it out. I was just mad because to me that was stupid. But it's continuing with the game. That's another interception there by Jacoby Spells. 2nd interception there. Don't know where Kirk Francis was going on that play. Just a terrible throw by Kirk Francis. And now you're giving West Virginia the chance to take the lead here. Pass down to Jaheim White. 3rd and 4 now coming up for this West Virginia offense. Back to throw. Taking this time. Looking for a man to throw to. And that's going to be the tight end, Traylon Davis, who finds some room. Comes back for the ball. Now 2nd and 3rd and 9 on the goal line. And there it is. Traylon Davis, 9-yard touchdown. And West Virginia will take the lead here. 3rd and goal becomes a touchdown after that huge catch by Davis after coming back to the ball. And now West Virginia takes the lead here late in the game. Traylon Davis with 2 minutes, 59 seconds remaining, 3 minutes remaining in the game. Now, Tulsa has to do something about it. They at least have to go down the field, get a field goal at the very least. Here comes Kirk Francis. Drake and tackles. Kirk Francis gets the first down with his legs. Francis trying to use his legs again. Runs right into the sack on that one. I believe that was Trey Lathan once again. 3rd and 15 now coming up for the Hurricanes. Francis back to pass. Francis, ball batted away. 4th and game here. Francis back to pass. Francis batted away. So now 1 stop is what's needed. Just the defense needs to get a stop, which they have shown that they can do. 3rd and 6 now coming up. And he's sacked once again. Good sack on that play. And now Tulsa used timeouts. That was not necessary for us to use timeouts. We had the 2-minute warning. We used 2 timeouts when we didn't have to. Francis back to pass. Francis ball batted away. 2nd and 10. Tulsa's panicking. Looking for the screenplay. Looking for Ellison on the screenplay. They get 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 8 now. Francis back to pass. Francis ball intercepted by guess who? Jacoby Spells for a 3rd time. And that will do it. They had another field goal here in the 4th quarter. Unnecessary field goal. They could have nilled it out. They could have just taken it and ended the game, but they decided to add another field goal. And from there, we lose. It was a tough game. It's the Big 12. We're an American team. I think we played well enough to win this game. I think we played well enough to beat West Virginia. 3 interceptions isn't going to help. Throwing the ball 45 times isn't going to help, especially when the running game wasn't doing that bad at all. Need to find a way to run the ball more with our guys. I got to get Bassey involved more. We have 3 good running backs. I have to find a way to get them more involved. I can't throw the ball with Kirk Francis as many times as I was. I got to do better. That was on me. Anyway, there is hope with this team. There is hope. This team is still a good team. Like, this team is not a bad team at all. We only lost 16-7 against one of the better teams in the Big 12, some would say. So not a bad team at all. And that brings us to 2-1. And next week we go against our rivals at Oklahoma State. The Turnpike Classic. And Oklahoma State is not doing good this year at all. Oklahoma State is 0-2. So I think there's a chance we can beat them. I think there's a chance for us to get one from Oklahoma State, a team that we haven't beaten in, I don't know when the last time Tulsa beat Oklahoma State. We'll see. But next time that is the game, it's going to be Tulsa, Oklahoma State in the Turnpike Classic. Sorry for Tulsa becoming slow. I've been working a lot more lately, trying to get gifts for the holidays and everything. But now that things are slowing down, hopefully I can get these videos out sooner for you guys. Leave a like if you're enjoying the content. Subscribe for more Tulsa Dynasty. See you guys next time when we play Oklahoma State.